Today is Wednesday, February 28, 2018. And alright, let's try this again. Today is Wednesday, February 28th, 2018. For the first time, I am going to take the train from work here in Oradell to Penn Station to then take the train from Penn Station to Harvard. This is my first time doing it this way. I don't even know where the damn train station is technically. I see the train tracks. I think the train is there. That must be the train station. So yeah, my job is over there. I have permission from the branch manager at the bank and the Oradell Police Department to park my car. So let's see how this goes. This should be an interesting journey. Still waiting for the train to arrive. I mean, still have a couple of minutes, so it's not like it's late or anything. This is my first time in the 5 years that I have been working here that I take the train. And what's interesting is that this train actually will pass by Secaucus Junction, so I have to make a stop at Secaucus Junction in order to make it to Penn, which gets me thinking maybe what I should do is next time take the train from home to the office so that I leave my car in the office. I mean at home. Yeah, so I might do that depending on what happens here. Now here comes the train. I don't know if it's my train though. I should probably figure that out. Alright, sorry. Stopping, I think. Maybe it is. God, these things are so tall. Alright, so I'm on the right train, it looks like, and take it from here. This is heading now to Secaucus Junction, and from there I'll take a train to New York. Harmon Cove townhouses. And of course, Harmon Cove. So I made it to Secaucus Junction. Now we'll see if I catch the train on time to New York. I mean, I can't imagine missing it. Just have to figure out where the hell it is.
Welcome to Frank Lodenberg Rail Station. Trains to New York City and stations on the Northeast Corridor.
Yeah, so far so good. I'll be taking the 4:57 train from Secaucus Junction to New York Penn Station, and that's it. Then I'll be taking I forgot what train it is to Boston, but so far not bad. I don't mind the train. The train is cool for me. My lunch. Yeah, my cheese, an orange, some grapes. Yummy. I personally like standing here between doors just because the way that I see it, if a bomb goes off, I have all this metal to protect me. And if there's like a shooter or something, well, I have this metal to protect me as well, so I usually stand here, right here in the center. Not a bad idea, I think. like to do, which is me exaggerating, but you gotta understand, I'm a 9/11 survivor. I pretty much waited for everyone to exit the train, and now I'll start heading to the staircases, heading upstairs to the main area. The reason why I do that is because if you think about Madrid, Spain, where there were terrorist attacks there in train stations, the attacks were in the middle of trains, right? So you figure like right in this area over here in the center. And they were also when people were exiting, like going up the stairs like here, where it was crowded. So my objective is to, whoa, I almost fell down. My objective is to stay away from crowded areas as much as possible. So that way, if something happens, there's a lower probability of me being affected. So now I'm heading up to the main area where I'll have to find my next train and kill time. Now I would argue that this part right here is probably the most dangerous part, where you're walking in between stops and stations, because that's when, you know, you're open to like everyone that's around you. So my objective is to walk quickly through this part and make it to wherever my train would be. Now one plus side about taking the train is Krispy Kreme donuts. I just bought myself donuts for the train ride. Now I gotta figure out where the hell my train is leaving from, because I don't know. So as I wait for my train to be announced as to what track, another thing that I'll highlight is, you see these pillars over here? I like these pillars. For me, they're a place of safety, so I usually stand around them and try to position myself where there's less people. So if you notice, there's like not really a lot of people standing around me, which means that there's a lower probability of something happening. And this strong pillar here provides me protection from my rear. Another thing that I like to do as a safety precaution is, if you notice these travelers over here, they have those rolling suitcases. I hate rolling suitcases, because if there's an emergency and you gotta run, you either have to leave your shit behind or drag that stuff with you, and it's gonna slow you down. So instead, I prefer book bags. So stuff as much in a book bag as you can, because that way, if you have to run, you don't have to drag anything, you can just book it, right? So that's another thing that I would recommend as a security measure. Notice I'm leaning against the pillar, and that behind me is where the majority of the people are, right? The majority of people are behind that pillar. I'm here, safe behind this solid piece of concrete. Alright, heading to track 7W. Let's see if I can find it. I'll try to stay away from as many people as I can. Alright, this is the line for 78 West, 94 corridor. I might prefer to wait on the sidelines because I don't like so many people standing around me, but what can you do? Why the fuck does this thing keep going up in price? So I'm like trying to get an Uber pool. For some reason, like the prices keep going up. It was like $9 a second ago, $10, now it's $13. So it looks like by me walking from the other side of the train station, about the equivalent of maybe 3 blocks, I saved $5, because that shit was like $13. And now it's $7.50 for the Uber pool. So now I just gotta walk to the meeting place, which is this way. I'm like in the rear end part of the train station. But you know what? That little walk just saved me fucking $5. Shit. Boston at night, baby. And but I'll let you, hold on. I gotta turn this way now. And what's funny is that I'm walking back almost to where I came from. A little bit, not much. How crazy is that? Yeah, not really. Well, whatever. I don't know if I gotta cross the street though. Oops, I think I passed it. The hard part is figuring out where the fuck to walk to. Hyundai Tucson N8. So now I just gotta wait for my Uber pool to arrive. That's another thing I do. I do Uber Pool versus Uber Express. So with Uber Pool, pretty much you walk a couple of blocks and you wait a little bit. But the price difference is $23 if I do a regular Uber, $7.50 doing Uber Pool. So yeah, I gotta wait, walk a little bit, no biggie. And especially by walking all the way from over there to over here, I saved an additional $5. So yeah, now I'm just waiting for the damn car. In the meanwhile, I'll take this opportunity to share with you that for the first time, what I'll be doing with this visit at Harvard is something unconventional. Instead of using the room that I was subletting, I'm giving in that room, and I'm going to instead be sleeping in the university's buildings like a homeless dude. So basically my idea is, there's this place called the SOC, or the Student Organization something or other, which I don't know what it stands for. I'm going to well, first of all, I'm going to go to Beat Brasserie, hang out there, have a drink until midnight, and then after that I'm going to hope I haven't been covering the microphone. Then after that I'm going to go to the SOC, where they have like a couches and big TVs, and it's like a living area, and I'll watch some TV there, hang out until I feel sleepy, and then I'm going to go upstairs to the HESA storage room, and I'm gonna sleep on the damn floor. So this way I don't have to pay for my lodging. I paid $150 for the gym membership at the Harvard gyms. So my game plan is tomorrow, that's where I'll go shower. Maybe even work out a little bit, since I'll be in the gym. So yeah, that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it, man. Let's see how it goes. Made it to Beat Brasserie in time for a quick drink, maybe a small bite to eat, and that's it. So I'm still here at Beat Brasserie, doing what I always do here: have a White Russian and read. Bunch of people behind me having a good time, and that's it. I'm about to leave in 20 minutes. This place closes, so I'll head to the SOC and see what my sleeping arrangements will be like. That should be interesting. Just feeling a little bit sleepy, so hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep, and then we'll see about the gym tomorrow night. So I'm now walking to the SOC, whatever. Something nice happened right now, which is as I was standing trying to see if I could find an Uber pool, all of a sudden someone was like, "Mike, what are you doing here?" And it's this girl called Noor. Her name is Noor. She's part of the HESA board, and she was with her friends heading to Charlie's to get something to eat real quick. And it was really cool that, like, I couldn't remember her fucking name. But it was nice that I was remembered. And it wasn't like, oh, let me think about this person's name. It was like already known and understood who I was, which is great. Because I like that. I mean, I have an influence on people. People remember me for whatever reasons, and I mean, apparently they're good reasons, because she was excited to see me, like, "Why go out?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I come here once a week, blah blah blah." So I think that's cool, that people see me as a friendly, nice guy that they remember. Yeah, so that's great. Anyway, so still walking. Didn't take the Uber because it was like $3.57, and I really didn't feel like spending that much. That's Toscano's over there. Howard Extension building over here. And yeah, that's it. Walking to the soak. Or sock. Whatever the fuck. Alright, I am I think this part here is called Radcliffe Yard, or it's at least around here somewhere. It's pretty. It's quiet too. Oh shit. Oh, I thought that there was a rope there in front of me. Yeah, I think this is called Radcliffe Yard. I'm not sure, but it's very nice. Longfellow Hall. I don't know what part of the oh, this is the Harvard Graduate School of Education. So that's where we are now. And yeah, I'm trying to find a goddamn soak or sock, whatever the hell it's called. And we're gonna go this way. Be nice if it would. Ooh, look at that statue. That's nice. Ooh, look at this green areas here. That's nice. Probably can't see it because it's dark, but whatever. Take my word for it. It's nice. And I am clearly off the beaten path right now, according to Google Maps, but I'm sure I'll get right back on it. Just gotta make a left over here. Get my way back onto Garden Street, it looks like. 2, 3. Okay. Making a left. Alright, I know where I am now. Just gotta walk about 5 blocks. That's the Sheridan Commander Hotel. I've never stayed there. Don't think I ever will. Who knows, maybe after I graduate someday, I will. This building looks super old, almost haunted. It is Longy Bard College School of Music. I wonder if it's a Harvard school. Can't tell. Anyway, still walking to the sock. Alright, we're now approaching the sock. Here's actually a Radcliffe Quadrangle, where whatchamacallit, Cabot Houses, Forsheimer House, Courier House, Hills Quad Library, Social Studies Student Organization Center, which is what we're interested in. That's the sock over there. Hills, 59 Shepherd Street. And we're gonna make our way in. Interesting thing about Harvard is that when it snows, they put these wooden planks on the thing and they make you take the center steps. There's supposed to be a haunted building around here somewhere. I've just never met it or found it. Those are the houses over there. This is the sock. And the security guard is there, so that means I'm not going to be able to watch TV much if I want to not be so obvious that I'm here. So I might just head upstairs to the storage room. We'll see. Depends on how I feel. But this is the sock. It's a very nice building. Oh, there's people watching TV. Well, for some reason my D card isn't opening up the door, so that concerns me. I'll probably head to campus tomorrow and find out why. But yeah, anyway, heading back in through the main office where the guard is, and we'll see what we do. Well, believe it or not, my master plan for sleeping in the sock did not work. My ID card worked a month ago, and now for some reason it's not working, so I can't access the fucking building or even the upstairs once I'm inside. So I am thinking of heading to the science center and staying there. Where else is there? Maybe Harvard Hall and around the classroom there. I might do that. The fucking sock, man. I can't believe I can't get into it. Alright, I'm gonna keep walking. Alright, well, after trying multiple buildings, I can't access them. My ID, for some reason, is not granting me access. I don't know if it's because I put a magnet on my ID and maybe that's what messed it up, because I have a magnet thingy-majiggy on my phone. Or if it's because one of my classes was during the January session, and as a result, maybe, you know, it reduced me below the status that I'm supposed to have for full access on the ID. In either event, I decided that I'm going to go back to the apartment that I'm subletting, because I still have the key, and I'm just not gonna, you know, tell anyone. I'm just gonna, you know, go in and hope no one notices. But something that I am trying different as well this time is called the I don't know what the hell it's called, but it's like the Harvard bus, but it's free, and you can it's a shuttle, and you can customize your pickup and drop-off points within the Harvard area. So this will hopefully pick me up here in front of Johnston Gate shortly and take me literally right in front of the apartment I'm subletting. So we'll see. Waiting patiently. Well, I got a text message saying that a shuttle is on its way to pick me up. Vehicle van 63 is now en route to pick you up. Please be ready. So I hope I'm at the right location. This should be Johnston Gate. And I'm waiting for shuttle 63. Well, it's shuttle 62. So hopefully that's not it, because if it is, it just drove right by me. Ay, caramba. Yeah, so patiently waiting for shuttle 63. I see a shuttle coming my way. It says 63. So it should be it. Yep, it's it. I guess I stopped at the wrong place. Yep. My first time using a shuttle.
There you go, a virgin. That's special things for you, buddy.
Yeah.
402, we had a girl used to live there.
Yeah.
Take a sublet or your.
Sublet.
There you go. Was it a Neeker or.
My Harvard shuttle trip was successful. And I am once again at 402 Broadway for one night secretly. And hopefully no one will notice. But the Harvard shuttle was really cool. I didn't have to tip or anything. Alright, going in now. Wish me luck. I made it to the subway. And we call it a night. And say this. Something that I realized is that sleeping in the sock is probably not going to be a good idea. So I think I'm going to have to Airbnb it, but just like, you know, do cheap ones like $36, $40 that I found. And maybe every now and then I'll, you know, sleep in a sock if I can fucking access it. Or maybe I'll just come leave at night or something, sleep on the train.